Good evening and welcome. My name is Claudio Iván Remeseira, and I am the director of the Hispanic New York Project at the American Studies Program at Columbia University. The event we are hosting tonight, the Planeta Lecture, as we've called it, has been possible thanks to the support and trust of Grupo Planeta, the leading Spanish publishing house, and Fundación José Manuel Lara, our partners in this initiative. Because of family matters, the director of the American Studies Program, noted literary critic and scholar Andrew Del Banco, is unfortunately unable to join us tonight. However, he sent brief welcoming remarks that our friend and colleague Roosevelt Montaz, a member of the faculty of the American Studies Program and the Hispanic New York Project, will read for us.
Thank you very much and good evening. I am delighted here to be not only present at this event, but to deliver Andy Del Banco's remarks introducing the event. As Claudio mentioned, Professor Del Banco had to be away because of a family illness, but he asked me to deliver these remarks on his behalf. Spanish language culture has been intimately linked to New York ever since a group of Sephardic Jews emigrated to what would become New York City from Brazil in the 17th century, bringing with them their ancient Spanish language. From the Cuban exiles of the 19th century, among whom José Martí is the paramount figure, to the 20th century Spanish poet and playwright Federico García Lorca, and the scores of Latin American writers and artists who followed them, New York has always played a key role in the development of the Spanish language literary imagination. Today, this great international city is home to a growing number of writers, poets, and essayists who rank among the finest practitioners of writing in Spanish, ranging from such world figures as Antonio Muñoz Molina, who lives only a few blocks away from our university, to young aspiring writers who arrived in New York with the immigration wave of the last decade. Journalists, translators, copy editors, school teachers, college professors, drafting the manuscript of a first novel or a short story, or perhaps even writing the famous next great American novel. Those writers, some of whom are joining us tonight, as well as many Latino and Latin American artists and intellectuals who call New York their home, not only add to the vibrancy of our city as one of the world's cultural capitals, but also reflect the increasing significance of New York in the global network of Hispanic American culture. I am proud that the American Studies Program here at Columbia is sponsoring the New York Hispanic Project, directed by Claudio Iván Remeseira, who will step here to the podium in a moment to greet you again and introduce formally this evening's guests. The goals of our program are to develop an academic and cultural center that promotes the Latino and Latin American cultural heritage of New York City, and to serve as an avenue of communication and collaboration among writers, artists, intellectuals of the Americas. The Planeta Lecture, made possible by the support of the Grupo Planeta and Fundación José Manuel Lara, is a large step towards fulfilling the goals of the New York Hispanic Project. We intend for this to be the first of a series of public events conceived to disseminate not only Spanish and Latin American writers in the United States, but also Spanish and English language Latino and Latin American writers who live and work in this country. In doing so, we hope to help foster dialogue and mutual knowledge between English and Spanish language writers and readers who constitute the increasingly complex and interconnected cultural world of the Americas. Tonight, we have the honor of hosting a panel of 4 acclaimed Latin American authors. 2 of them have come specially for this event from Colombia and Argentina. The other 2 are longtime residents of the United States. Please join us in welcoming them and thanking them for making the effort to be here tonight.